Yo, chosen ones. I want to make this video. I'm in the library right now. Now look, he leaving. Is he leaving now? It was his ass. All right. I want to make a video about you know, when you're dealing with these low lives, no lives, you're dealing with the gang stalkers and some evil shit that they do, right? Well, I could go outside now because he's leaving. It was his ass the whole time. It was his ass. It was his ass the whole time because he was right here in this corner and I'm diagonal from where he's from. So it's something that, see, he left too. You know what I'm saying? See, they be telling on themselves, bro. His ass left. What you left for, bro? When you was sitting there the whole time. I done peeked around the corner and shit like that. So let me explain something that these evil motherfuckers like to do, right? When all of their tactics they using not really working against you. So it's two different forms to do this shit, right? Remember, the body is the greatest form of technology. And those who didn't develop the capabilities to learn how to utilize their technology from within, they had to use technology that's outside, right? The telephones is nothing but a replica and a watered down version of you utilizing your telepathy, which we all used to use, right? So y'all just saw this fucking smut ass fucking dick sucking ass shapeshifting ass bitch, right? Because I'm in a new town and shit like that, new area, right? And I'm at the library. You know, that's where I like to go. I like to go to the hyperbolic time chamber so I could produce. And I'm working on a new project. I'm working on a new product. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be productive. So I'm in the library by myself. It's like I got this whole room to myself, right? Let me show y'all this shit. Cause it's like wherever I go, nobody want to be around me, and that's cool. You know, I just make them get up. It's like I've been using that against them. You feel me? Let me show y'all something real quick. So you see, this is an open room. This is called a reading room, right? Then you see the rest of the library and stuff like that. Now let me finish running this shit to y'all. And I got to get back to my studies because the library about to close in about 30 minutes. So I want to get some more progress done, right? So like I was saying, right? Those who don't know how to utilize these capabilities within themselves, they have to use the technology that's out because the body is the greatest form of technology, right? So I know how this shit feel and I felt it before, right? So let me go inside because these niggas eavesdropping this shit. Even though I don't give a fuck, but you know, I don't want them all in my mouth. But like I was saying though, so I'm sitting down, you know what I'm saying? I've been taking care of myself. My health not shitty, you know what I'm saying? I've been working out pretty smooth and stuff like that. And let me wait till these doors close. It's like, it doesn't matter anyway. But anyway, like I was saying though, cause I don't want them to know. I don't want them to know like, yeah, this shit was tearing me up. It wasn't tearing me up that bad. But yeah, so I'm sitting down working on my product, working on my little project, you know what I'm saying? I got something new coming for y'all soon. And that's all I'm doing, man. That's the only option I got is to operate, right? So my heart started quenching. My shit started hurting. Like that shit was tightening up. And I was like, oh, I know what this feeling is. That's them either using that witchcraft on my heart chakra or they using a heart attack gun and they pointed at me, right? See, they smiling. They know I know. So boom, the dude you saw, and it's a couple other motherfuckers around the library too. So what I noticed was they had people kept on peeking their heads in to see where I was positioned at in the library, right? So once they found out where I was positioned at, that's when they started pointing they started using, I guess it was either the witchcraft or either it was the heart attack gun. And my heart just started quenching and squinching out of nowhere. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like they got to tell you what they do on some shit. So my email always popping up gang stalking shit and tactics that they about to do, or they already doing it, or they got done doing it not too long ago. and it pop up in my email, and I'm like, ain't this shit crazy, bro? They want to keep this shit on your mind, and it's like I constantly make new emails and shit like that, and I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about, you know what I'm saying, this lame ass gang stalking shit. I'm trying to focus on my life and better my life, you know what I'm saying, because they want you to be poor and they want you to be in a bad predicament. Let me go back to my stuff, because she might do some witchy shit. Can't leave my stuff alone for too long.
Excuse me?
But yeah, if you keep your fucking space wagon on the diet. But anyway, I got my food and stuff here, so can't leave that. They'll probably try to poison that, right? So they didn't use all their little basic ass tactics, and the shit wasn't working. None of the shit they've been using working, right? And they really don't want me in the library, but it's like, nigga, where you want me to go? I come here to work. I'm not doing what the rest of y'all doing, watching videos and football games and shit. I'm really here working, doing something productive, trying to better. I'm better in my life, right? And I just noticed my shit started quenching. And then the email popped up, and it was like, yeah, something such what the gang stalkers like to do is use a heart attack gun and whoop-de-whoop. And I was like, oh, so that's what tactic y'all on out here. So like I said, I noticed motherfuckers kept on peeking their heads in the room to see where my body was positioned. And I guess they was like, yeah, this is where his position at. You know, shoot him through the walls and shit, because the technology could go through the walls, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get up, and I was like, hold on, bro. I know exactly what they doing. I've been through this tactic before, but I can't sit here in this position so they could keep on putting those negative energies in my heart, because they think I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm not doing that. I'm calm as a motherfucker. I'm relaxed. And it's like, how you gonna, and then it's like on my Google Maps. I mean, not a Google Maps, but you know, you about to search something on the Google search bar and shit. Then they even had it like, yeah, healthy athletes. Even though they could be healthy athletes, they somehow get heart attacks. And I was like, bro, these niggas trying to predict the program and project this shit all in my reality and all of my subconscious and my unconscious. And I was like, see, that's why I don't really be fucking with these phones like that. Like, if I'm not doing what I need to do, searching what I need to search, I'm not about to doom scroll or see what they talking about, because they trying to print shit in your fucking program. But I see how this MK Ultra, this program, this gang stalking simulation all work, right? Because first of all, they can't pulsate or predict the program or put specific information in my mind if I ain't on this phone like that. And if I'm not on my phone like that, then they just gonna send somebody in my reality, right? Because I'm in the library, bro. And why is like everybody here coughing and making all fucking noises and shit. And I'm like, yeah, they trying to stick that sick energy and that nasty energy in your energy field. And then I'm like, bro, look where I'm at, bro. I'm in this bitch by myself, always. You know what I'm saying? I sit on the bus. Everybody want to sit on the other side of me. I'm like, I don't mind. I don't care. I know that y'all don't want to be around me. That's great. Because it's like wherever I go, all I got to do is sit there and relax. I'm going to make any of these evil witchy ass bitches get up, right? So I just wanted to go ahead and update y'all and put y'all on game about, you know, when you in certain areas and these bitches doing their witchy ass shit, bro, you just gotta move around. Do what you gotta do, but move around. You really gotta stay out of sight, out of mind. But it's only so long you could do that till they send the drones and the planes and the fucking fake ass aircrafts over your head and helicopters flying all over your heads and all shit, because now you out the scene. So now they gotta use those tactics. It's like, bro, these people are sick, bro. And y'all know, some of y'all know what's going on, but y'all can't say nothing. And I respect that, because you don't want to be you don't want to be walking in these shoes. They don't fit you anyway. But yeah, man, I just wanted to go ahead and make that update, man. You know, you could be healthy as a horse. These people are trying to force situations on you, because they can't get you in jail. They can't unalive you. They can't get you in a crazy house. So now they're trying to tamper with your health. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta make sure you stay healthy and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did eat a can of chips today, because my blood sugar and my blood pressure was low as hell, and I needed something to just keep me right. Cause man, I ain't get no sleep last night either, because driving the garbage trucks around all damn night, making all that noise, bro. It's like these people don't give it up, bro. And I was sitting there, I was saying to myself, I was like, bro, they really trying to stress your mans out. They really trying to stress the God out. And I was like, I don't have no stress, bro. I'm not even smoking weed, bro. You know, sometimes I would hit the blunt or eat a few edibles to take a little stress off me and shit. But I'm like, man, I'm not about to put they poisons in my body, bro. You know, I'm doing my best to reduce as much poisons as possible. Bad as it is, they tampering with all the food, and all the food you think is real fruit. Half of the shit is GMO and hybrid as fuck. And it's filled with pesticides and preservatives and all this shit. So I'm doing my best to my ability to alleviate my body from any of these foreign poisons. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's like, shit. I remember I kept on having these times in my life where I wasn't eating shit. But I wasn't stressed out and I wasn't losing weight, but I just wasn't eating shit because I was like, damn, you can't eat shit. You got everything tampered with, everything poisoned. Like, they really want to get me out here. They really want me 86, but that's on them. I'm going to let them keep on working overtime because I'm in overdrive. But yeah, man. And then that'd be the lame ass shit they do. Like, you hear her fat ass and shit talking about something. Excuse me. Bitch, I ain't in your way. You ain't in my way. And I ain't about to run your ass over, bitch. They be want to make noise and shit. I be like, shut the fuck up. You don't got nothing to say. You don't have nothing to talk about. Small talk. That's all they gonna talk about with you because what they talk about, they don't want you to talk about. And you know another conclusion that I came to my head is that, you know what? Every city, state, and town I come to, I think they get mad the longer I stay in these bitches, right? Because I really believe that they got, I ain't gonna say I believe, I know this shit. I just don't got the keys to this shit, but I know this shit because I be going to certain places and the shit be dusty and cobweb, like it never been open, bro, in like years. And I'm like, you know what? You know why they be hating that when I come around, I go to the next city, state, or country? Because they get tired of having to be on the surface. They get tired of having to wear their fake ass human skins when they know they shapeshifters, they lizards, they reptilians, and they really enjoy being in the underground cities. But whenever me, or if there are any real other chosen ones, you gotta go to the city and they gotta make it seem like this city really operating this shit. But nigga, these niggas don't live on the surface. It's just us, bro. It's a whole network. I remember I had went to, I think it was Tennessee, uh, between the DMV or Washington, D.C. or one of them motherfuckers. It was in the 8th grade, bro. My school brought us to an underground cave room, bro. An underground cave with all type of crystals everywhere. And I was like, wow. I was like, bro, I never been to, I gotta look that up. I gotta look that shit up. I gotta look it up, see if I can Google it and find that shit. I was like, wow, bro. I never been to so beautiful ass place. And I was like, bro, it was underground. It was a cave city with all type of crystals, but it was underground. And I was like, nigga, this probably just the front door. I remember I was in Flagstaff, Arizona one time, and they was building this 4-story building, but I was walking 4 stories underground, and my soul told me like, nigga, don't go any further. You don't got no Dracos, you don't got no lizard propeller, you don't. All you got is your fist and a couple knives and a couple bang bangs, but not for a whole group of them niggas. So something told me like, nigga, you're 4 stories underground. You never been this far underground besides that fucking Crystal City. And they just trying to play a big ass game like, yeah, we want you, we gonna gaslight your ass to infinity, nigga. We don't want you to know what's really going on. I was like, bro, all these jobs and shit fake, bro. These niggas really be mining the earth, taking all the real shit is underground, bro. And I just got done from watching the video when they was talking about all the underground bunkers and underground cities. And I was like, half of that shit I already know. Cause I remember I used to live out there in Las Vegas and shit. And I used to see the homeless and shit going into the tunnels. And I was like, wow, these niggas really living in the tunnels. And I was like, think about how deep that shit goes, bro. And then I used to watch this one video with the Mo, man. That nigga live in the underground old tunnels in New York. So come on, bro. It's deep as a motherfucker, bro. But I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Y'all just protect y'all heart, bro. Cause these niggas try to hit me with that heart attack gun. Or that heart attack witchcraft. Or they probably was chanting evil shit. You know what I'm saying? They got their little witchy ass ways, bro. I'm gonna figure it all out though. Always just take care. Hit the cash app.